Greetings, traveler.
Mage. Oh, that's the one I didn't think you guys would vote for. Alright, so... a big problem I have right now with Mage is I'm gonna draft control tools, and then my opponent will play 2 Tyrants and it won't have mattered. That being said, Blast Wave is almost always disgusting right now, so still happy to take it. But I think we'll draft good cards for now. We'll see where we end. Face Mage, that's what I've been doing most of the time. Holy. Alright, so we have a choice to make. Frosty or Arcane Breath. I think right now you should be picking Frosty, but Arcane Breath is the one if you want to push for that kind of deck. So yeah, this is really the point where we decide, right? Do we want to take more risk and pick Arcane Breath and just get lucky for it? Or do we pick the Frosty and try to play it safe? I think because I want to have some more fun and it's more entertaining for stream, we do go with the let's just assume we get lucky for it play. Does that qualify? Oh no. Oh man, this is so... This goes against like all the conventional ways of drafting, but I don't think conventional ways of drafting cut it right now. Because like I said, right, you just play a normal game and then your opponent tyrants you and you're like, oh, okay. So yeah, let's just assume we high roll. Because otherwise I don't think there's many reasons we should be playing in the first place. Sure, dragon-related card. Kind of a dragon-related card. Ooh, definitely a dragon-related card. Damn, no dragon-related cards. Ooh, this could get me dragons. This could spawn a dragon. This could revive a dragon. This could buff a dragon. Oh, man. Oh, I don't even know if I want to pick more shock, dude. Sure, what the hell. Ooh, I don't usually play with Rolling Fireball. Let me actually check on the Light Forge, which one they have rated higher. Is this turning into one of those meme drafts? I think you have 2 choices to make, right? You can either go with it and try to enjoy it, right? Or you can be grumpy and complain, and we've taken the first option as opposed to the second option, but I have been known to take the second option as well. Yeah, they have the Rolling Fireball, like 30 points high or something. And every time they play it against me, I feel really annoyed as well, so sure. Murloc Raider feeds your Blast Wave. That's about it. The funny thing is I still don't think this does much, right? Like we still need to hit big, because sure, this kills their things, but they play a 7/7 untargetable. I guess we can try to snipe it with that, but still, I still don't have the payout here. We still need to hit the dragon stuff for the deck to be good. Kraken could be a finisher. Let's pick another Flamewaker. Pick a Warbear, but I don't think so. Breath, Frostbolt. Yeah, I actually kind of want another Flamewaker. Why not? Ah, okay. So now the deck is slightly less bad. Good. Dragon. We have double Flamewaker. Breath is actually kind of okay. And we have 2 5s, right? Oh, finally. A playable card. Yeah, I'll take an entity with double Flamewaker. Another playable card. Less playable than the other one, but playable, right? Alright, more playable cards. Starting to shape up. Okay, more playable cards. Good, good. You know, it's not really good, but it's not horrible, right? That's what we're going for, not horrible. Playable-ish, right? Is playable a new meme I'm too behind to understand? Asking for a friend. I'm sort of running away because, okay, so this is the thing, right? The power level of the power level of the latest set is really high that it puts other cards that were fine playable, if you will, before to shame, right? It just makes them bad cards. So this is me having a little fun with it for myself and for anyone who's enjoying it, where we get presented with, you know, an insane card by any regular standard, right? A Twin Tyrant or like Lich King even, right? But then because the power level is pushed up so high, you can argue like, oh, this is just like passable, playable right now, and everything else sucks, right? So anyways, let me have a look here. The teacher is fine, and we have a lot of cheap spells, and we can make tokens for Blast Wave. Can you explain the Cobalt over Sunwalker? It's a dragon. Which sounds stupid to say, but you have double Arcane Breath, and you have a Flyfish. So it being a dragon is actually massively relevant. I was hoping you'd talk about the legendary pick. Medivh and Emperor were nice too. Sure, sure. But at the time, we were down a Breath. We were down a Tyrant. So at the time of the legend, and you feel free to ask questions, right? Because sometimes for me, I've just done that pick so often, or that kind of pick so often, that it's just like, all right, just another pick, right? I'll just make it. But yeah, I mean, the Lich King pick, well, you know, like Lich King is the best card in there. Let's be honest. But the reason why it's even better in that particular pack is because you have the tools to not die. And I know you're, yeah, no, it's fine. It's a legit question. It's a legit question. So in that particular pack, you already have, I think, at least one Breath of Syndragosa, if not two. You definitely already have one Arcane Breath. You have double Flamewaker. Essentially what I'm trying to get at is you have the not dying part covered with, you have early game, you have cheap spells to protect yourself. You have those Flamewakers that are super nasty, annoying. But you don't have the part covered that takes over once you're not dying, because just not dying is not enough to win a game. You need to not die, and then you need to play cards to actually win the game. And Lich King's one of those cards, right? Like you just slam him down once you have an advantage on the board, and it just ends the game. It's super strong. But, you know, even something, what would be another alternative that you'd be pretty happy with? I'm trying to find the specific, like something like a Chromagus actually in this deck would actually fit quite well, because you have so many tools to react from your hand, but you don't have any closers, you don't have any finishers. So even a Chromagus would be pretty good, because it's also a dragon, right? Chromagus would proc your Arcane Breaths. So that type of card is really good for what we had at the time. Anyways, I'm gonna finish this draft. Sorry, it's taken a while. I was in the middle of counting my 4s and my 3s. We're actually pretty low on 3s as well, but we have a lot of cheap spells to help with that. How many dragons did we end up with? Fairy, Azure, Whelp, Scalebane, Tyrant. It's not that many. Should probably just take the teacher then for the guaranteed okay. Alright. I don't think Emperor really works this arena. Most of the times your hand consists of 4 or 5 cards, which would be really good if you reduce the cost of 4 to 5 cards. That is a really good Emperor on curve. It's not like in Constructed where you have to reduce the cost of like 9 cards or something for it to be worth. We're gonna throw the Breath right now, because like it's not a turn 1 play, and yeah, we're looking for the Waker first. Because playing Waker on curve and not having the spell is better than having the spell and not playing Waker on curve. It's a controllish mage like the good old days, yeah. But this thing doesn't work if you don't hit the Tyrant and the Lich King. And even hitting it, if this guy has 3 Explorers, it's still going to be really hard to chunk through that. Active Alex would also work as the cards that ends the game when you have an advantage. Yep, when you have an advantage, when you're behind, when you're about to get lethal, then you play an Alexstrasza healing your face to 15 out of nowhere. Yep, all those things would work. If you fly fish, he's going to hero power your face and trade. And then you Waker, and then he's going to hero power the Waker and trade. And then you Waker again on turn 4, and then you have Breath on his 4-drop, pinging him. Whereas if you Breath now, he may or may not have a 2-drop. Yeah. You're missing out on the dragon buff, and you have quite a few though. I think you still do it. As annoying as it might be. If you fish, then you set up the ping on 3. No, you could play Flamewaker. Flamewaker has 4 health. Remember, Arena, early turns, it's all about that tempo, right? Nope. Our opponent's not even interested in taking it. I serve the Fire Lord. It'd be nice to be able to combo it, but we'll just take it a bit slower. Absolutely possible to run out of cards in this matchup. Sure. Boop, boop, boop. Probably happy just dropping the Necro. Are you playing your card or not, sir?
The dark path is my destiny.
Cleared Molten Core yesterday. No BRE. Feels bad, man. Give you guys a weekly update about the Bree situation. Shoot. Probably just Waker ping. Die, insect. Are you up for it? I think so. You're 6 out of 8 might? Nice, dude. What are you using for your hit?
You smell like a leper gnome.
Smell like a leper gnome. Got it. Does he have tree enforcements? He does have tree enforcements. Oh. Whew. All right. Is this rolling fireball just because you want to hold everything? Like, it probably is, right? Because you can just portal next turn, have your Flamewaker stay alive. You probably just rolling fireball. You can also ping the 1/1 and breath, but that can go wrong. We have enough dragons to not settle for just pinging, I think. 8 health dragon with taunt? Smiley face? 2 damage. 2 damage. Waker is on the case. The case. Unleash the beast. I have a bad news for you, my friend. You could even just breath and try to get away with it, but we're fine to just keep piling the pressure. Right on time. This Flamewaker know the place. It's a nice breath. Alright, give us something to spend our mana on. God, the ping is actually so annoying for him that I think I'm gonna do it. Because it opens up such an insane flame strike. This is gonna deal 3, it's gonna already put it to 4. If I ping it... I feel like he still pinged the dude, right? Let's not be too crazy. Yeah. Still pinged the dude. Because, I mean, you don't have to Flame Strike next turn. If Flame Strike is good, then sure, why not? Aspirant in this deck is actually kind of silly. Alright, now give us a dragon. Shribby! Shribby! Is he AoE buffing? Throwing out the buffs. Good, sir.
Time waits for no one.
Did feel like a soul. Alright. Feels like you just breath this thing. Don't get the dragon. Put the Moshog down. Smork. Actually increase this damage.
So, here's where you're
It should really, really not matter if we trade one. Like, we have this pile of stats in the way. If he's a real friend, tell him to not play Constructed. You should give Battlegrounds a try, Bo. Oh, MC Tech, the 214 here, yeah. Oh my god, dude. I'm so glad my brain doesn't default to that anymore. I didn't even think about it until you mentioned MC Tech.
I speak for the tree.
That's the first time I see that shit go off, man. That's amazing. I'm kind of sad for him. Oh, let me do it. 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 Come on, don't scoop. I hold. Oh. That was the BM voice line. Time to die.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Alrighty then. I think in this deck you just keep stuff you can play early. Should probably consider holding dragons as well, right? Yeah, this is a playable mage deck. Acceptable. It's like a bad druid deck, you know? Mm-hmm. Hey, Muffin. Can you guys hear her? Oh, Blood Razor. Okay. That's fine. 2, 3 for 5. I have nothing to play after this Pit Fighter. I know, right? What if he has 1 damage? Mm-hmm. You like the ping? I think so. I think she likes the ping as well. Alright, let me see what's wrong.
The sun has set for me.
Ooh.
Time runs out on me. What to do? What to do?
I wanted to freeze this and put the Pit Fighter down, but I think that it was worth taking the chance on it because you get a Pit Fighter down instead.
I hope you like my invention.
And you're right about last turn. We could have done that differently. Chromagus is our dragon, so we have to be careful with the breath. But we'll get Chromagus out if it's possible. Just wait for the dragon. Yeah, Colin's turned around on Keck W for sure. Your cat's meow is being projected across the globe. How does it feel about that? I haven't checked Twitter yet. So we can breath this for 4. Ping it, trade, Blade Breaker, push 5, get our spell. Or we could get Chromagus down, trade. I think I'd rather get the spell. Because if he has a if he has a Tyrant, he kills this and sets up the kill on the Chromagus. And we might not get the Discover. Oh, it's actually not bad into Tyrants, but we're gonna lose the spell damage, so take the portal.
Ever jousted a dragon? Fight dirty.
There's even some argument to keep the spell power alive. There it is. Dodged. Rolling Fireball. So you can Chromagus and trade and have it not be awful. But Chromagus and push 10 face is probably better. I don't know. I'm just a little bit annoyed at, say, Scorcher Execute, right? That's suddenly really annoying. But it is 10 phase damage. I actually don't hate the portal, the more I think about it. The fuck is this? Stowaway. If there are cards in your deck that didn't start there, draw 2 of them. Okay then. Ah, yes, more Tyrant. Ah, yes, more Tyrant. Go get him, Chromie. So, back-to-back Twin Tyrants by our opponent. We'll have to match that with Chromagus into Twin Tyrant. You've never seen this card ever? Me either. It's the first time. I've played quite a few arena runs already. Can we get a third? Please, God, no. Chromagi, out of here, please. Ooh, 2 sorcerers. I'll do something cool with that. Alright, so Flame Strike's good, obviously. It's not great, though. Rolling Fireball. Also 1 off here, right? I think we're just gonna Flame Strike. Why not? Because it's bad. Yeah. Leave a 4-1 is fine. It's not really fine. That's the best we can do. Really feels with our hand we were supposed to do better, but because Tyrant has a lot of health, huh? Double Lich King? Let's go. Oh, he has nothing. Okay. Double Blast Wave. For when a little bit of value just doesn't cut it. Alright, so you can trade the girl in, and then he's gonna have 3 health there. And then you can ping the balloon. No, you can't double Blast Wave then, because she stops discounting it. I need to be able to connect face with the Chromagus, right? So I think double Blast Wave does feel good. Trade the 3 and 2, ping and fireball. Wait, did I miss lethal or something? Rope every turn. I mean, we're getting some reasonable situations, right, to think about. Last wave is a bait. Okay, what was the play? Tell me the play, and I will think about it. I think in this deck you actually keep the Necro. You liked Ping and Tyrant. So where does everything go then? But you trade with the Chromagus, right? No, right? Ping, trades. You take 1 less damage on your Chromagus. You don't smack his face. You don't get 3 spells. No. I like the other play way better. Because you're at the point where you're not going to get much out of Blast Waves, right? It kept the removal. Dude, your hand is... The Tyrant is removal, first of all. And your hand is rolling Fireball as well. So you're keeping AoE in a spot where the opponent's running out of steam. I don't think that's correct. Because not only do you also get more options by getting the blast waves cycled at that point, right, Agent? So I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But to me, it feels too arena-esque almost in a way to go for the other line. What I mean with that is you go for the line that, sure, right, has more stuff, but you're also gearing up for another 7 turns of gameplay. Right? I'm saying I'm gonna get my shit right now and he's going down. I'm cycling, I'm pushing face, I'm getting more spells. And you're also keeping something to develop, right? In case of, say, the removal or blah, 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 blah. It's, yeah. All right, anyways. This is a bit of an awkward turn. I think we're just going to trade here. We both think we're killing him faster? Yeah. You're putting 4 damage in play, but I'm smacking him for 6. I'm getting 3 additional spells that could be burn or single target removal. I still have rolling fireball to get past the taunt. I still have the tyrant to just develop. I think on many fronts it's actually just better. Here the blast wave is a bait. Yeah, I think here it's a bait. You don't have to fry your own board at all. I think this happens. I'm just not sure whether I want to use a breath here. Guess I do.
Arena's full. Beat it.
Arose, thank you for the 20 months. Welcome back. We could take it slow. Actually kind of will blast wave now. I think I actually grabbed the spells here because I don't have anything else to do. Which sounds weird, but if we're floating the mana anyways, I'll cycle it. Sure. Hey, man, dude. What the fuck is that? Another card that apparently is okay. Dragonbane, 3 mana, 4 mana. 4 mana, 3/5. After you use your hero power, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. Feels good, man. Okay, Kona is still alive, though. Okay, Kona's gonna end up killing us. It's because we took so much damage from Dragonbane. I probably had a different play along the line, but whatever. Yeah, we're dead. We're super dead. I guess you could hit a Lich King, right? Nope. Could have maybe won this, but given that reach, who were incredibly cheap, and then he had the insane late game to back it up afterwards. Mac, thank you so much for the 42 months. You too, man. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being here. Dragonbane is so good. It's just... good is not even a way to describe it. It's illegal, right? Like, you look at that card and you're like... no. You're not supposed to exist. There's no way you're supposed to exist. Just, you know... a Yeti is good. Dragonbane is illegal. Just like, well, it's like a free kill command. Oh, it's so insane to think about, right? It's actually just a free kill command. Holy shit, dude.
Don't mess with Tusk.
But Shady, it's random. It could go anywhere.
Your mother was a murderer.
Just get lucky for it. Right.
For the crusade! For the crusade!
1, 2, 3. Or clear my board. Sure. Why the hell not, my friend? Never understand him. Protect the roost, man. Have you tried, you know, protecting the roost? If you fireball the middle, does it go boom boom? Or does, oh no, I guess it goes boom boom boom, right? Yeah. You could try for science. It says continues to the left or the right. You should probably put it on here, right? It doesn't? Oh. It picks a side. Oh, so it doesn't turn around. Not a very intelligent fireball. Never shoot the middle. Alright. It would stop. Damn. What a terrible card. It's not fun at all.
Ever jousted a dragon?
I knew that this wasn't an intelligent fireball the moment I saw it didn't go face. No culture whatsoever. Smirk. That's just how it rolls. I like it.
What to do? What to do?
Fluminense. Turtle.
The dark path is my destiny.
Just me pinging your minions down to 4 health. Nothing to be alarmed about. This is perfectly normal. Continue playing cards, please. 4 health or less. 5 if you must. Wow, the blast wave. Ooh. Wow, the Lich King empty board because of the blast wave. Ooh. How about you don't have an answer? Okay. Comeback's on, and it's off again. That's reasonable, to be honest. I think you bolt it. We can always pick it up. Well, actually... let me think about this. Yeah, so I'm thinking you can go Scalebane, Coil, Ping, and then you can freeze the 8/8. But if he plays anything alongside the 8/8, you want to Flame Strike anyway. So you can coil Flame Strike the 8/8 anyway. But is it better if that's what we're doing? No, right? I think coil just gives us more options. Yeah, I think coil just gives you more options this way. Six, 6? Oh, wow, not even an 8/8. What is this trash? Right. Imagine not getting an 8/8 for free. Lul. All right. Let's just get some more things for free. Ha 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 ha. This is fine. This is fine. This is okay. I'm not pinging for the extra draw. Okay. I like it. I like it. Whoo! I think Flamewaker was. Oh no! Yes. Oh no! The trades with the teacher are a lot better for him, but oh man, he can have so many pings off the Waker. Flamewaker into Flame Strike and Pray. No. Like God no.
What to do?
Like not even close to God no. Or however you can turn that statement for it to make sense. Rolly, please. Has to be teacher? No, definitely doesn't have to be teacher. Because you're giving him a 3/5 to go and trade ping your Flamewaker. I think you do play teacher, but ugh. Okay, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. Let's assume it's not entity, then I don't care. I mean, you play teacher then, right? But you play it in entity as well, so it doesn't matter. But yes, if it's not entity, it's an easier teacher. Pay attention, class. Pay attention, class. Pay attention, class. Yes, just as we planned. He's playing into the Flame Strike. He's playing into the Blast Wave. Flame Strike face. Ooh, no, actually, we're getting a dude first, right? Oh man. We're getting so many spells. You just do it first, I think. Blast Wave and see where the pings go. Because you're getting 3 cards. Right? Like, not getting 3 cards out of this seems wrong. You'd have to ping this. Oh, you're not even... Well, you have to assume you're getting something, right? That qualifies as something. I guess you just Nova, right? Still kill one. Also makes him feel a little safer, right? Like, oh, he killed one, he might not have AoE, and then ha ha, bam! Another one. Another one, chat. Trade the dude. Fireball 7-1 ping, make a Moshog.
Instruction begins.
Deploy the Moshogs. Still have the Flame Strike. Tech W. Get him, boy. Instruction begins. I love how he got the teachers from the clone and was like, yes, yes, play them, yes, yes, make more 1-1s, excellent. Teacher, no. It always looks like he's shooting his own shit, right? Teacher, no. People at them. Another Moshog doesn't really make sense. Flame Strike ping is okay-ish. I think I want to play the Explorer. Ah, yes. Some infinite value dragon for this game. How nice. I agree with you. We should take it. We can trade. I think you'd rather push lethal, right? Cindy. Or, yes, Sarah. Whoosh. No, no whoosh. Seven damage fireball. Paul you. And then he tried to get the board back. King W! That's what I mean, right? This kind of game. Oh. Oh. And then he thought he could survive! And then we played against Sarah. This has been a pleasant match, right? That's what I mean with the wins feel less satisfying, right? You have to go into the meme, right? You have to lean into the meme. I played my dragon. Okay, wait. I learn. I will admit that this game wasn't super straightforward. There were definitely some forks in the road and you could have messed this up for sure. But still, it's just some of the cards you're throwing out, right? Just like, nice, we'll throw some more at you. Yep, here's a random Ysera, spell damage flame strike. Alright. I will say that it did start out favorably for him, right? I'm not sure if you keep the whelp with double breath and thing. I don't think so. think we're still looking for something to play. Something to play. It's also a priest. Maybe it can be a little aggressive. Look at this minion mage curving out. You would have played teacher into the mirror? We did. We gave him teachers, remember? We gave him the teachers, and then we blew up the dudes. Yeah, there was that one turn, right? That was that one turn where he blast waved for value, and then we Lich Kinged. And it could have been over there, but he had a Flame Lance. But that put him on the back foot. He didn't need to do that. Ho ho! Pew 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 pew. Is this constructed? It feels like it, right? Pew 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 pew. Keep pew pewing, lads. Let's get him. I need a frostbolt in here. Let's go. I need a frostbolt in here. Come on. Just a perfect curve play instead. Tragic. Good sorcerer ping. It's probably better to start hedging against the Nova. So unlucky, chat. We've only played a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, and a backstab that had 2 extra damage attached to it at some point.
You're in trouble now.
You're in trouble now. Likewise. There could be a debate, right, for the death or whatever, but this just fits next turn, so.
You're in trouble now.
So, here's where you're wrong.
Us, Mark. Don't death me, please. That would be a good tempo swing for him. He's got a lackey as well. He could rush something. He could taunt that, right? Coining this out could make sense if he has Titanic Lackey. Should save him some health. You can just dunk the 3-5. Although, you'd probably want to kill the Flamewaker when you get the chance. The Nova? Feels like Nova or at least a Lash or something, right? Let's go for the Lackey. Oh. And then a Lash? That's insane, by the way. Just throw that out there. It's a little insane. Mildly insane. Because he can Tyrant on 7 now. Ugh. So that sort of has to die. I don't want my turn to be Azure Explorer Ping, but I think it's going to be Azure Explorer Ping. Ugh. Spellkin is actually really relevant with this hand. Next turn you could go Spellkin, Sorcerer, Spell. So I think I'll do that instead of the classic standard big ol' well pick here. Oh, and with, oh man, this feels so like Tempo Mage, right? Back when Even and Odd was in, right? You'd have Tempo Mage, and you'd have the 4/3 that buffs spell power. That'd be in the main deck, and then you'd have the Apprentice as well. You just have the Flamewaker on top here.
Prove your worth, curse.
Ooh! All right, cue the music, guys. Oh wait, I may run out of time, but it'll be worth it. If I played that turn well, he would have died. So what did I do wrong? This should have never come out first. This should have never come out first. Had I done the math properly?
How many fingers do you see?
Hey, that doesn't make any difference here. But had I done the math properly, I would have done Arcane Blast on the dragon first. And then he's dead. But I didn't know I was going to pull the thing, right? I didn't know I was going to pull the thing, the Arcane Missiles. That changed things, but... that alone makes me want to draft more Mage. Oh, man. Ooh, backstab. Both is a bit too much. You still need to, like, try to find the Flamewaker and stuff, right? That was insane. That was super, super silly, for sure, for sure. That should not be an arena, but, you know, if it's gonna be in, ooh, it's fun when you're the one doing it, right? Let's do it again. No. It's tempting to keep her, right? But that's too constructed. That's too constructed. She's still a raptor. Still put her down, but... No! No! My girl! My girl! Stop! God, I hope he doesn't kill her next turn.
Pay attention, class.
Yeah, you. Stay alive. Solid Mage gameplay, yeah. I am absolutely the Clown Fiesta. I'm absolutely the Clown Fiesta guy here. Alright, so you can deal 8 damage for 0 mana here. But his stupid minions only have 2 health. Stupid minions. Ah, an aggressive curve play. Or a Sarah. I think in this game it's the aggressive curve play. Because you're sort of forcing out a ping. After he sees this turn, he's probably going to want to ping. So I think we can try and push for the win. But both are insane. But with this kind of a lead, slamming the Scalebane probably ends it. The question is if you even want to play both and just value trade. I think I actually keep one, right? I don't know. It's not going to cost 0 next turn. Yeah, it's not going to cost 0 next turn. Also pushes 3 extra phase this turn. Play into Blast Wave? Blast Wave is fine here. It doesn't kill this, it doesn't kill this. The board is empty. You put a Scalebane down. You keep pushing. Why does that thing have 2 spell damage? No! I don't know. I don't know. Alright. There's obviously a 1 in 3 we could win here. Win. But still, forcing the ping out on something that came out for free is still good. Alright. That was a great answer by him. Tempted to go face, but won't do it.
Knowledge is power, and
So we went for the strategy where we push really hard on the board, right? I could have also gone for Ysera and just meander through the game and eventually arrive at Ysera. Ooh. Very nice. That definitely saves our turn. Sort of don't hate just slamming a frozen clone here, because it's turn 8. We know what people want to do on 8 mana. And the rest just doesn't really make sense here, right? Effigy or Vaporize. So. Tyrant doesn't even do anything here. He's just dead. But still, you play it, right? It pings damage. And then he cleared my board. Okay, great. I don't really want to play this. I also don't really want to not play it. It's the Arcane Breath in my hand that makes me consider not playing it. That's why you wanted Effigy? No, right? No. No. Breath your own Murloc, look for lethal. No. If you're doing it that way, you just go like Murloc ping his face. And then you have 1 extra damage, so that next turn if you pull a Frostbolt, he's dead, right? Can't play a Tyrant on empty board? You definitely can. You definitely can. It just doesn't feel right here. Come back later, my pretties. If it's a super control meta, you'd actually hold this in your hand for the Blast Wave, but there's still plenty of tempo to go around. Okay. Can pull a spell off that.
Smelly fish, yummy fish.
Fireball's the best card. But is Pyroblast the right pick here? It's 4 less damage, but 6 less mana to cast, right? I think I'm gonna grab the Fireball. It's just so much safer and likely to still do the same thing. You still just jam face with a Fireball if you can, and if you need the Fireball early, you'll have it. As opposed to the, oh, I could really use a Fireball now. Looks at the Pyro.
The dark path is my destiny.
Banana. Alright, both bananas gone is fine. Fine. No problem. Scale Rider makes 3/2s worthless. The chance that a Scale Rider goes off is not that high. Sure, if they have it and it goes off, it's amazing, it's great, but it's not like Piggy, right, where everyone's got Piggy. Just play on curve here. You can Blast Wave, but the board's empty. Now you have a 5/5 up against the 2/2. So that's a significant advantage for you. If it's a really slow, control-y game, it might be correct to Blast Wave to cash it in. But there's no reason for us to expect that or, you know, think it's going to be a really slow game. Well, there's Double Breath. Can even ping his face if we want to go fast. Jeebus, this hand. Yeah, it's ready. This hand's ready. I guess so, right? Why not? Let's push on the board.
Someday I'll be just like you.
And now you have that fireball ready to go if you need it. Quick, get the sacks. Ah, not quite sacks worthy, right? We don't want to devalue it. That turn was sacks worthy. Holy crap, but this one not so much. It's so okay. All right. If I were to put these to 1, I'd actually really consider blast waving, right? You know, like trade, blast wave, draw. Now you'd have to go trade, ping, blast wave, draw 3, trade, clear the board. It should be okay-ish. But alternative to that is you go Flamewaker, trade 1, fireball the other. Maybe Flamewaker, fireball. Your goal is to hit 2 shots on the same guy, right? So you should trade first. Fireball on the 1-5 feels bad. It definitely does. But we have a Lich King on the way, so I kind of don't mind it. Nice. You want to push the board. You want to push the board as much as you can to just drop the Lich King on an empty board. So I think the fireball is fine there. Oh, and a swipe? No, right? Okay. I was about to kick weight. That's illegal. But good thing we don't have to. Go forth, my Lich King. Win me the game.
We must stop this corruption.
It's gonna pull all spells, huh? Alright, so if we army here, what's our minion to spell ratio? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What to do?
5 out of 17. Yeah, we should always army here. Sure. Get a 214. 214's not great, but I'll take it, right? Haven't gotten a 214 for 6 mana in a while, etc., etc. I'm not going to deal damage to my Lich King. You've done well, Flamewaker. Actually, no, you missed. It's your own fault. Should have saved yourself. Ah, Frostmourne. Excellent.
We must stop this corruption.
Another one. Bonk. Oh, yes, a 4-8. Excellent. Bonk. 5, 9, 11. Yeah. Excellent.
Jaina versus Arthas. For Lordaeron.
You asked for it.
I'm having fun. I'm actually enjoying this, yeah. I used to not enjoy these games too much, but I've learned to just let go. And, you know, if you're being thrown one of these decks, just, you know, just enjoy it. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you're like, oh, I shouldn't be playing Yetis. Because this is also not your typical meta deck, right? It's something specifically we just lucked into double Apprentice, double Flamewaker. As I said, it just has this very constructed vibe to it. It's not something you do in Arena very often. Half the time you don't see Tyrant. You get Tyrant in 50% of your decks? Holy shit, that's really good. That's really good, my man. Do I want the 5/4 down? Why didn't we ping face? Because then I have to do it again next turn. I'm wondering if trading and playing the 5/4 if we get it is correct or not. It feels like I should just Vrygul and then next turn 2 and ping. So we'll do that for now. Is this deck behind on board? You didn't think it was possible? Sure. Why would you think it's not possible?
This only works on the simple-minded.
Sure. Just need to hope we're not dead in the next few turns. Could help, but I think it's all going to be a little bit too late. I think we're going to die in the next 2 turns or something. Getting Paladins? I mean, he played a Fen Creeper on turn 2. That's usually pretty okay. Oh, we gonna die, chat. Murloc Raider is not the answer. Absolutely destroyed. Was pinging on turn 2 wrong to stop the 3/6? What do you do next turn? You pinging it again or not? Just give me your game plan so I can follow it. Interesting hand. A lot of options here. It could be that in our deck we just keep it, to be fair. Normally, you do this. In this deck, I'm not sure. Maybe actually just keep the breath and throw the teacher. Because you have so much synergy with breath. Got the Flamewakers, got the Apprentice. That helps, right? By Moon and Spear. Rolling Fireball is not that good, but okay. I haven't picked Rolling Fireball in a while. Alright, so this game we are much better equipped to deal with that rush, but unfortunately for this opponent, he's not the one popping off. 4/5 with spell damage already, or 3/5 that I have to build up. Honestly, I would actually prefer to play the 3/5, but you know, this is better stats, and you get to discover play and blah 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 blah. All right, so Deathwing is Deathwing. Usually I just pick it because it's insane, and this game looks like we can definitely get to that The other two are also really good. But my usual argument is that if you think you're gonna get to turn 10, Deathwing is just, it breaks the rules of the game, right? No matter how bad the situation looks, it's almost always an answer. A big old wimp. I think we're okay with aspirant traits, breath. You gotta try to make use of that tempo, I'd say. Next turn gets a little weird then. Flap. Anything to be said for discovering Arcane Blast? I mean, if you have two rolling fireballs in your hand, how is he getting anything on the board to stick, right? It means you can just use one rolling fireball when you're like, this doesn't look too good, let's just fireball it away, and then you can have the slam dunk on the other one. Sure, I'll curve here, that's fine. In the best shape of my life. We know he's got a dragon in his hand. Ooh. Not quite what was planned. Not exactly, I guess. Huh? Yeah, the Deathwing feels pretty weird now, but you know, I'd rather be in this spot, right? Have it, not need it, than don't take it and you're losing anyway and you don't have a Deathwing. Mirror on 6 was nasty, yeah. You could make an argument to keep it for 8, but yeah. We're 1 off? Nope. Perfect lethal. Would you take Dragon Queen Alex or Deathwing? Which pick? How many dupes? Are there dupes? Right? It's, yeah. First pick. I mean, it is a turn earlier. Alright, let me actually think about this for a sec. I'm liking something for sure. Against the rogue, I might just like the breath. Look for the rest. Well, they're both breaths. I think this against rogue is also fine. But I think trying to land the Flamewaker and the pew-pews and the dragon makes more sense. Sure, I can live with this. Something to play early, something to play early. Kept this over the Cindy, mainly because you can still play it like it's Breath of Cindy, it just hurts a bit more.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Only a fool. Feels like you should coin something here, but against the rogue, I'm in no hurry to put stuff on the board. Like, you also have the... Oh. Alright, let's do things. I like things. Things are good. Things are great. Sax time? I'm not sure if it's sax worthy. Well, once again, we don't want to devalue the sax. Oh man. Alright. So if we randomly get Dragon Queen Alex, we gotta remember that Albatross is a pair, right? We do have the Discover. Ah, excellent. Where? Alright. Holy crap, dude. Again! I actually think I take it. The cheap spell is and I can do it all. Alright. Don't let me down. Hey! You let me down. Yeah. Look what you did, Waker. Now we didn't get the 2-phase after all. You stupido. That was all according to my plan. I still kind of want to keep this as a combo. Let's put these guys down for now.
A simple spell should do.
Oh, give. Give. Oh, slaps him. Oh. You already have 2 A-drops, you just take the skill bane. I kind of want to misshouse it this turn. Let's save the breath for the next thing. It's good enough, I guess. Breath puts the 2/2 on the board, but if he plays a bigger minion, being able to freeze it feels better.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Can't be targeted. Kick W. Oh, no betrayal. Okay. I was waiting for that. Is it bad that I kind of want to just smack him for 5 instead of getting the guaranteed tyrant? I'm getting a 7 damage tyrant. It doesn't really matter, man. It doesn't... It honestly doesn't really matter. You can kind of do whatever we want. You could even go like Fireball here and put the Breeder down, but you probably want an 8-drop. Smack for 5, never bad. Alright, so how does this go wrong? You Tyrant, it hits these guys. You go face. He hard removes this and trades. Yeah, it's very easy actually. Okay, never mind. It's actually very easy for this to go wrong. Yep. Alright. Mud Dragons. Just Fireball and play a 2/3. It's not bad. It's absolutely not bad. And against a Rogue, maybe just the right play. Yeah, I messed up there. Ah, excellent. Strong cards, so my plays don't matter. Just the way I like it. Totally matters, bro. Totally. The classic sprint. 7 mana concede. You love to see it, right? When you're pushing them.
Jaina versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
I think we're actually okay in this deck to keep the breaths. It's a weird deck, but with all the synergy we have for it, that should be good. It's like backstab in a lot of cases. Hey, backstab. No. My girl. Pepe hands. Oh no. The counter. It's not worth pinging it. Sorry, it's not worth dealing 2 damage to it, right? Dealing 2 damage to it just doesn't do anything if you're gonna pit fighter. Super annoying? Yeah, quite annoying for sure. I paused there, so I probably gave him a read that had something. Should have done that the other way around. Should have thought and then put it on the board and then pass, but we're not super duper try-harding. But, you know, if you are, you shouldn't do that. Shouldn't give him that information. Could you stop doing that? Hello? Hello? Alright. You could consider doing it now because you got Blast Wave. But I think it's once again unlikely to be correct. Because you may as well go like trade and freeze the next thing he plays and that'd be better. So depends a bit on what we draw. Alright. Aspirants ping the 1/1 trade to 5/5 is okay. It's just building up the blast wave that way. And you're making it quite likely you'll kill the 5/1 instead of the aspirant. A couple things that could happen, like multi-shot's pretty annoying. Gyro is sort of annoying. Hunters are more likely to have gyro because of this thing. Oh, Spring Paw here. Oh, that's actually really... Ugh. Honker? Yeah. Jam 7 face, right? I don't think you bother sinking 7 damage into the 3/5. That's very unsmork-like. Hey, Clogbeer. I'm glad you're having a good time, man. My pleasure. Happy to be of service. So, we can ping this thing, Blast Wave, get 2 cards. Or we can Blast Wave, ping to not lower the damage here, or lower the health here. He's picked up a rush minion, but it shouldn't be Spring Paw. Spring Paw was pretty ideal there, right? If you're him, you go 4, ping, ping, face, board is clear, yeah. So it shouldn't be Spring Paw. It could be Gyro. You could have a Gyro in his hands. If it's a Gyro, the health here doesn't quite matter. Alternatively, you go Blast Wave, get your 1 card, Breath, Murloc. That's a lot of push. I think I'm fine with my initial line. Hey, you got another breath. Because you're gonna go 8 into 8 and 1, and having the breath for the 8 and 1 turn could make more sense, but I'm actually not sure. It's entirely possible that jamming these two and taking the one less card is better. So theoretically speaking, you'd have the Raider on the board, this in hand, and none of the breaths. If this lives, obviously this feels better because you have a bunch of breaths now, but shouldn't live. No, it's not just that, He-Man, it's that you're... Oh, sorry, no. Yeah, that's definitely. It's the, that was the more obvious one. The more difficult one is, do you go for the Murloc on the board and breath? Hey, look, it's Arcane Tyrant. I keep saying Arcane Tyrant. It's Twin Tyrant clearing the board. And then there's some serious sax potential here. Deadly Shoot. Oh, wow. That's amazing for us. Yes. Alright. Trade freezes guy and Lich King probably just wins the game. So should probably get on that, right? Winning the game. Sorry, no sacks. Not yet. This being one-sided on the board is so nasty. I'm not saying it shouldn't be, because, you know, all the other cards, or most of the other cards are really powerful, but feels so nasty when you get hit by this. Playing with magic. Oh, all enemies, so it's his face as well. I'm just gonna play cards now. Guess I ping as Nefarian. Sax, please. Yeah, it feels wrong, right? I want to, right? Don't get me wrong. I want to for sure, but that one turn was too good, right? That one turn was too good. I'm gonna try real hard to make it happen again. Ah, yes, the classic flame lance. 6, 10, 12, 14.
I wonder.
Nice. Oh, the Dragon Starter Kit. I don't know. It doesn't feel good enough, right? It feels like we play it and we get just chewed all over. I think you need to look for the sexy stuff, right? The sexy stuff, if you feel me, chat. Tossing the 2/2, yeah, I mean, it just doesn't feel good enough. Might sound weird, but it just does not feel good enough. We're playing their game, right? If we're just playing minions. Our game is cheating with Flamewaker and Apprentice. Need to get better at cheating here. Please make it happen. Woo! All right. I'm assuming you guys see the potential having 2 bananas in your hand. It's so annoying that we're probably just still gonna get wrecked, but no. Well. All right, I mean, we have an option to kill this, right? And then banana the taunt. We should talk about it, but that would mean that we give up on the saxophone meme. And I'm not ready to do that. So while it might be a good, decent-ish play, right? Sets the Mukla to 3, prepares the trade. Screw that, right? Imagine not dealing 2 damage for 0 mana and buffing your guys +1/+1. We will probably die with those bananas in our hand. But we will have tried. And that's what matters, chat. That is what matters. That was just a disclaimer, right? You know, don't dare. Oh my god, we're dead. That's it. We're dead. Ooh. Him smorking there also just, it says a lot, right? He knows the play, smirk. All right. I don't like it, but I think you have to. He's not playing around, right? He smacked us for 5. He is not playing around. Oh, come on. For the love of God, could you stop that? All right. 5, 6, 7, 8. So trade Kaboom, but that probably is a misplay, right? It's visually more pleasing to trade here and then it's... We're 1 off from it clearing beautifully though, right? No, 2 off anyway. It's fine. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Yeah. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep that fireball rolling. Alright, well, there's a Flame Strike in her hand. There's a Lich King in her hand. Just, ooh, that's good tempo. Jamming the Pit Fighter feels better, but I think it's worse because 1 Seal of Champions gets you. But these guys, even if he has an Evasive Worm, you still have a 5 damage guy to trade with. And your only goal is to just stall him, right? You have good cards, you just need to get there. This feels better because your guy isn't getting traded, but Seal of Champions, boom, and you're in trouble. This gives you a 5 damage guy to trade back. But those are tougher plays to make because you need to look past the initial, oh, he can trade my Scalebane. This is not a deck where your win condition is Scalebane. Scalebane is just a nice minion to play and get some tempo off, and sometimes it wins you the game. But you do not need to risk your entire game to try and win off scale. Also, it has the added side effect that he probably trades, right? Because it's such a good minion. Yeah. Whereas this guy, he just runs past it. All right. We're getting there. I'm very, very open to just going Dalaran ping here. The right play would be to banana it as well. And I don't think we can, you know, we've already used one, right? We may as well use the other.
Knowledge is power, and
now your guy doesn't die to a blowgill sniper. So we tried to set up the Mimi game plan, but we didn't draw a single apprentice or Flamewaker. So, the upside here is he can Seal of Champions his guy, so I think we're quite happy with a Lich King. Next turn you have Ping Flame Strike for the 6 damage Flame Strike. Tyrant is really good. Because he can smack his face here, right? But that means he is either missing 7th phase or trading. Sorry, he's either missing 7th phase or giving us the Flame Strike. God, 1 damage off from me being great. Dude, the untargetable is so bullshit. Alright. So, is it ping the 410, Flame Strike and trade? That feels so bad. You say, yeah, YOLO Army sounds fun, but like it might actually be the play.
Runs out on me.
If I ping Flame Strike,
What to do?
he's left with a 4-3. Portal something. I don't think we can do it. There's so much crap left to draw as well. It could have been the right play. It could have definitely been the right play. I just didn't have enough time left to really look it over. Yeah, I mean, obviously you're banking on Moshog at that point. If you don't hit Moshog, I don't think you get there. This feels like stalling, yes, which is something you actually want to do, right? Yeah, you're pretty much banking on the Moshog. Okay. Nope. That's unfortunate, man. Pretty insane. It's just evasive Draconid, right? Holy crap, that card. It's the Slayer of Mages. Almost all my mage runs, I run into that thing and just go like, well, I guess I lose, huh? Sick deck though? Yeah, it was a really fun deck. And we had a really nice highlight. It was a really fun highlight. Yeah, the 7/7's so insane, dude. Because we're fine, right? We're so fine if that's, you know, just a regular 7-mana minion, but... What can you do, huh? What can you do? What did it lose to? 3 hunters. Dude. Dude, please. We literally just lost to a paladin, my friend. Literally just lost to a paladin. You can't force me! Nah.